Hi, welcome back to my channel, and for this video I want to show you how you can set up a custom tax that maybe your country has like recently brought up, and you want to ensure that you are compliant. So once you are in your OpenCart store admin panel, you need to switch to the system, localization, and then tax rates. Okay, so for this particular case, we are going to add a new tax rate, and we are going to name it. So let's say digital tax. Okay, digital tax. I think there are a couple of countries which have implemented a digital tax, and the rate is 1.5, or yeah, let's say 1.5, and it's a percentage of the order value or the product value. And I want this to apply to the default customer group. And for the geozone, if you don't see more geozones here, because the geozone will help you to set up this tax to those specific countries. So let's say if you are setting up in just for illustration purpose, maybe you're setting up in the US. So I'll just say US geozone. Okay, or let's just give it a name like this: shipping zone. Your shipping zone. So this will apply to which country now? In this case, it will be the US. Okay, so it will be the United States. Then you just save. Okay, you need to give a description. So for US tax, just keep it simple for now. Then now when you refresh right here, you'll be able to see that we now have US shipping zone as a geozone. Okay, so again, let's call it digital tax. And then for the rate, we want it to be 1.5%. Okay, so ensure you select the right type, then the right customer group. So once you've done that, just click save, and now you have it on the list when you go back to tax rates. Okay, now the next thing you want to do is to go back to the tax classes, because this is what we will actually assign to our tax class. And then this, so for this tax class, you can see we already have the taxable goods, and you can just add another tax, in this case the digital tax, based on the shipping address, then the priority as 3. So the priority works in a way that it will show VAT as the first one, eco tax as the second one, and then digital tax as the third one. If you want to have it in a different way, you can still do the same. Okay, so as you can see, these rates, there is this percentage, or the exact amount that has been added. I think we will revise that later. Let me just save for now. And now when we go to our product, so for this product, I think I had already selected that it's a taxable product, let's say. And under data, you can see, oh yeah, let's make it taxable. So when we have it in the cart, yeah, it should show up somewhere here. Just a second so that I can troubleshoot. Yes, so I think the issue is with the shipping address. Currently I've selected the United Kingdom, but when I switch to United States, I think now that should be able to show up. So you can see it's a digital tax, and maybe to make it easier for your users, you need to adopt this kind of naming. So I'll just go back and then edit it to say 1.5%. Okay, 1.5%, just to ensure that for the customers, it's easier for them to understand what's going on. Yeah, so we have it right here, and you can see it has been added to the gross total of the product. So that's how you can add a custom tax to your shop to ensure that you are compliant with your with your customer country regulation. So that's it. See you in the next video.